So here I've got this beautiful ripple Afghan that I've been making for the school auction, and I need to get it finished. But I thought it would be good to show you how I do it, the stitch that it does. You can see that I've done different colors of yarn. It's a color changing yarn, and I like that because I like to see the colors change a lot, and it's interesting to me. And you can see though that there are different skeins, like different color combinations. Like here it comes with this like teal and darker purple, and then it went to another skein of yarn where it's this green and purple, and then just the green. And now I'm working on the blue right here. And then next I'm going to work with a blue with tan and then a tan with white to make it look like waves coming up on the sand. So it's gonna be pretty nice. So this is the kind of yarn that I have, Premier Puzzle, and this is the where I got the pattern from, is actually from their website. And this is like the suggested pattern for this specific color for this specific skein. And I really enjoy working with it as well. It's like nice and like it feels good. It's I don't know how to explain it. Like it feels good in your hands. It's nice and soft, and doesn't pill super bad. All right, so here we go. I've got my yarn coming down in the front. I know that this is correct. Like I don't have my loop twisted because the yarn that's coming in is in the front. So I've just finished doing double crocheting 2 together. Okay, so now the pattern goes, well, it does, you do 2 of these double crochet 2 together, and then you do 3, and then you do 2 double crochet and 1 at the top for 2 of those, and then you go 3 regular, and then you double crochet 2 together, these 2 right here. So anyways, it's time for me to double crochet again. So yarn over, insert, maybe I should move this back, insert, grab, pull through, go through 2, go through 2, yarn over, insert, grab, pull through, go through 2, and go through 2, yarn over, insert, grab. I think I do this too fast now. Okay, now this is the previous row where I had the 2 different double crochet twice in one stitch, and I don't want to double crochet in all 4 of these, or I don't want to do 2 stitches in every one of these 4 stitches. That would mess up my pattern. I do want to do it on the inside, so like on these inner stitches right there. So I'm going to do double crochet here, and then I'm going to do another double crochet in that same stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing in this one. Okay, I've just increased by 2 stitches right here. Okay, and I'm going to do the decreases here. That's what creates the wave pattern. Okay, so then I'm going to do my regular 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then now it's time for me to double crochet 2 together. I can tell that I'm there because I can see this double crochet 2 together, and here's one side of the one stitch of it and the other side of it right there. Okay, and I'm going to double crochet these 2 together right on top of that, and then I'm going to double crochet these 2 together. Even though it's not quite as even, it ends up working out. So but this first one I know that I need to do, so I'm going to yarn over, insert, pull through, but I'm only going to go through the first 2 loops. I'm going to leave that alone, and then I'm going to yarn over again, insert, pull through, and go through 2 loops. And now I have 3 loops. I'm going to pull through all 3 loops. Okay, that's how you double crochet 2 together. I'm going to do that one more time. Yarn over, insert, grab the yarn, and go through 2, leave that loop on, yarn over, insert, go through, pull through, go through 2, and now I have 3 loops, and I go through all 3 of them. Okay, so now I have my 2 decreases. So I increased up here, and now I've decreased here so that I keep the same number of stitches every single row. Now I do my normal 3, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and now it's time for me to finish this one off. This is where I would normally do 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. So I normally will find, because these are this chain stitch that I did. So I yarn over, and then I like to go through 2 of these right here. See? So I'm still going through 2, I still have 2 yarns, 2 bits like I normally do, like I go through the normal like braid type pattern. Okay, I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to do my 2nd double crochet. Okay, now it ends right there in the middle, but that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna flip this. By the way, this is the yarn left over from when I crocheted over changing colors. Anyways, so here we go. Now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts as 1 double crochet. Now normally I will do something with a slip stitch right here, but because I actually need to double crochet into this stitch twice, it's great to do this. It's great to leave it like this. So now I just am going to, like this chain up is kind of connected to this stitch right here, and I'm going to do my next double crochet in the very next right here, which is, well, it's not, it looks like the next stitch. Okay, but technically all of this area right here is considered like the edge or something like that. And if you were doing a normal crochet, then you treat this coming up as your first double crochet or crocheting up, and so you wouldn't go in there. But because I need 2, then in the same spot, that works out really great. Okay. Normally what I do to get things to be nice and even on the edge is I will do a slip stitch in there before I chain up, but I don't need to on this one. I just chain up, go into the stitch that's normally skipped if I just chain right up. All right, so this counts, what I just did, this counts as doing 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to do my 3 double crochets that are just normal, 1 in each. 1, 2, 3. Now what's tempting when I'm starting a new row is to think, oh, I did 4 by accident. But no, this one counts as the 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. All right, and then I do my, you can see this is my last on the previous row when I did the double crochet 2 together. So that's where I start. These are the cues that I give to myself, so that way I don't have to constantly be counting. I'm just looking at the pattern. Okay, and then I'm going to do it again. Okay, so I've got those 2, and then I have my 3, regular 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, And then I can see that this is my double crochets 2 in 1 stitch, and I have those on the inside. I can see them, and I want those 2 to be them. Okay, so as you can see, this is a fairly simple pattern. And when I'm working it in this particular kind of yarn, it's actually going up really quick. Like 1 row is almost an inch. It's at least, it looks like 3/4 of an inch. That's pretty good. So now I go back to my regular pattern of just, well, I'm doing a pattern, but see, it just goes up really quick. So I'll put the pattern in the description. Enjoy!